It's funny how two people can look at the same dollar and see completely different things. That's the essence of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. One sees an opportunity to grow wealth, while the other sees a bill to pay. The book breaks it down so simply. Assets put money in your pocket, liabilities take it out. Think about it, your car might look flashy, but unless it's making you money, it's just a liability. The key is flipping your mindset to focus on building assets like rental properties or dividend-paying stocks that work for you even when you're not working. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Most people are stuck in the rat race because they don't understand this basic principle. They work hard, earn money, and then spend it on things that drain their bank accounts. But what if you flipped the script? Imagine using that paycheck to buy an asset, say a small vending machine business. It might sound small, but over time, those machines could fund your next investment. That's how you reprogram your mind for wealth. By making money work for you, not the other way around. And let's not forget the deeper layer here, your money beliefs. If you grew up hearing money doesn't grow on trees, you might subconsciously block yourself from taking risks. But here's the thing. Financial freedom isn't about luck. It's about education. Start small. Read books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad or The Millionaire Next Door. They'll help you shift from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. And once you see money as a tool, not a trap, you'll start noticing opportunities everywhere. Speaking of opportunities, let's talk about the cash flow quadrant next. Most people spend their entire lives stuck in one quadrant. The employee. They trade time for money, clocking in and out, hoping for a raise or a promotion. But here's the kicker, no matter how much you earn as an employee, you're still limited by the hours in a day. That's where the cash flow quadrant comes in. It breaks income into 4 categories: employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor. The goal? Move from the left side, employee and self-employed, to the right side, business owner and investor, where your money works for you instead of you working for it. Think about it, self-employed people might feel like they've escaped the 9-to-5 grind, but they're still trading time for money. A freelance designer, for example, only gets paid when they're working on a project. Now compare that to a business owner who builds a system like an online store or a franchise that generates income even while they sleep. It's the difference between hustling for every dollar and creating a machine that prints money for you. That's the financial freedom mindset in action. But here's the catch. Moving quadrants isn't just about strategy. It's about mindset. If you're stuck in a scarcity mindset, you'll cling to the security of a paycheck. But if you embrace an abundance mindset, you'll start seeing opportunities to build wealth everywhere. Start small, invest in index funds, or create a side hustle that could grow into a business. The key is to think long-term. And speaking of long-term, let's dive into the 4-hour workweek and how automation can change the game. Imagine waking up on a Tuesday morning, sipping coffee on a beach in Bali, while your business runs itself. That's the dream the 4-hour workweek sells, and it's not as far-fetched as it sounds. The secret lies in automation. Instead of grinding away at a 9-to-5, you build systems that handle the heavy lifting. Think e-commerce stores, digital products, or even outsourcing tasks to virtual assistants. It's all about creating a lifestyle where you're not chained to your desk, but your bank account keeps growing. Here's a practical example. Let's say you're passionate about fitness. Instead of working as a personal trainer, trading hours for dollars, you could create an online course teaching people how to get fit at home. Once the course is built, it can sell itself through automated marketing. Sure, it takes effort up front, but the payoff is freedom, both financial and personal. That's the millionaire mindset in action. Working smarter, not harder, to achieve financial freedom. But here's the thing, this isn't just about money. It's about reprogramming your mind for wealth and time abundance. Most people think they need to work harder to earn more, but the truth is they need to think differently. Start by asking yourself, what tasks can I delegate, automate, or eliminate? Once you free up your time, you can focus on scaling your income streams. And speaking of scaling, let's talk about the Millionaire Fastlane and how to accelerate your path to wealth. Most people are stuck on the sidewalk or the slow lane when it comes to building wealth. The sidewalk is where people live paycheck to paycheck, spending every dollar they earn. The slow lane? That's the traditional work for 40 years, save 10%, and retire at 65 plan. But the Millionaire Fastlane flips the script. It's all about creating scalable systems that generate passive income and accelerate your journey to financial freedom. Why wait decades to enjoy life when you can build wealth faster? Here's how the Fastlane works. Instead of relying on a single income source, you create a business or system that can grow exponentially. Think of companies like Airbnb or Uber. They didn't just solve problems, they scaled solutions. Now, you don't need to build the next tech giant, but you can apply the same principles. For example, launching a subscription-based service or an app that solves a niche problem can put you on the fast track. The key is scalability. Your income shouldn't be tied to your time. But here's the catch. The fast lane isn't a shortcut. It's a mindset shift. You need to let go of limiting money beliefs and embrace the idea that wealth is abundant. It's not about luck or privilege. It's about strategy and execution. Start by identifying a problem you can solve for a large audience, then build a system around it. And don't forget to reinvest your profits into assets that grow over time. Speaking of growth, let's explore how Think and Grow Rich ties mindset and action together. If there's one thing Think and Grow Rich teaches, it's that wealth starts in the mind. Napoleon Hill wasn't just talking about wishful thinking. He was talking about a focused, burning desire paired with consistent action. It's not enough to dream about financial freedom. You need a plan and the discipline to follow through. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't just toss it in the dirt and hope for the best. You water it, nurture it, and protect it from weeds. That's how you grow wealth, with intention and persistence. One of the most powerful lessons from the book is the concept of autosuggestion. It's about reprogramming your subconscious money blocks by feeding your mind positive, wealth-focused thoughts. For example, instead of saying, "I'll never be rich," you tell yourself, "I'm building wealth every day." It might sound cheesy, but your subconscious doesn't know the difference between truth and repetition. Over time, this practice shifts your money mindset from scarcity to abundance, opening doors you didn't even know existed. But here's the kicker: mindset alone won't make you rich. Hill emphasizes the importance of taking action, consistent, deliberate action. Whether it's starting a side hustle, investing in real estate, or learning a new skill, you need to back your dreams with effort. And don't forget the power of a mastermind group, surrounding yourself with like-minded people who push you to level up. Speaking of leveling up, let's dive into the psychology of money and how emotions shape our financial decisions. Money isn't just numbers on a spreadsheet, it's deeply emotional. That's the core message of the psychology of money. Your financial decisions are shaped by your experiences, emotions, and even luck. Think about it. Someone who grew up during a recession might cling to a scarcity mindset, hoarding cash and avoiding risks. Meanwhile, someone who's only seen economic booms might take reckless chances. The key is understanding how your past influences your money beliefs and learning to make decisions based on logic, not fear. One of the most eye-opening lessons from the book is that wealth isn't about how much you earn. It's about how much you keep. You could make six figures and still be broke if you're spending it all. On the flip side, someone earning a modest income but investing wisely can build real wealth over time. It's not about chasing flashy success stories. It's about focusing on patterns. For example, consistently investing in index funds or real estate can create long-term financial stability, even if it's not glamorous. But here's the tricky part. Emotions will always creep into your financial decisions. That's why it's crucial to develop emotional control. When the stock market dips, do you panic and sell? Or do you stay calm and stick to your plan? The wealth mindset is about playing the long game, not reacting to short-term noise. And speaking of long-term strategies, let's explore the intelligent investor and how rational decision-making can protect and grow your wealth. If there's one thing the intelligent investor teaches, it's that patience is a superpower in the world of money. Benjamin Graham's timeless advice boils down to this. Don't let emotions drive your financial decisions. The stock market, for example, is a roller coaster of highs and lows, but the real winners are the ones who stay calm and stick to their strategy. It's not about timing the market. It's about time in the market. That's how you build a wealth mindset, by focusing on the long term and ignoring the noise. One of Graham's key principles is the concept of margin of safety. Think of it like a financial cushion. Whether you're investing in stocks, real estate, or even a business, you need a buffer to protect yourself from unexpected losses. For example, if you're buying a stock, don't just look at its potential upside. Consider how much risk you're taking on. This approach isn't flashy, but it's how you avoid catastrophic mistakes. It's the difference between gambling and investing wisely. But here's the thing. Being a smart investor isn't just about numbers. It's about mindset. You need to train yourself to think rationally, even when everyone else is panicking. That's why Graham emphasizes the importance of emotional control. When you see others chasing the next big thing, remind yourself that slow and steady wins the race. And if you're just starting out, books like The Little Book of Common Sense Investing can help you build a solid foundation. Speaking of beginner-friendly advice, let's dive into how Girls That Invest simplifies the world of personal finance. Investing doesn't have to be complicated, and that's exactly what Girls That Invest and The Little Book of Common Sense Investing teach. These books strip away the jargon and make personal finance approachable, even for beginners. The core message? You don't need to be a Wall Street expert to grow your wealth. Index funds, for example, are a simple yet powerful tool. They let you invest in the entire market, spreading your risk and keeping costs low. It's a no-brainer for anyone looking to build wealth without the stress of picking individual stocks. One of the standout lessons from Girls That Invest is the importance of starting early. Even small amounts can grow into significant wealth thanks to the magic of compound interest. For instance, investing $100 a month in an index fund with an average return of 8% could turn into over $150,000 in 30 years. It's not about timing the market. It's about consistency. And the best part? You don't need to be rich to start. Apps like Vanguard or Fidelity make it easy to invest with as little as $50. But here's the kicker. Investing isn't just about money. It's about understanding your personal style. Are you someone who prefers a hands-off approach? Or do you enjoy diving into the details? The Little Book of Common Sense Investing emphasizes that most people are better off keeping it simple. Stick to low-cost index funds, diversify your portfolio, and let time do the heavy lifting. And while you're building your portfolio, don't forget to invest in yourself. Speaking of personal growth, let's talk about how developing skills and side hustles can supercharge your financial journey. If there's one investment that guarantees returns, it's the one you make in yourself. Building personal skills and knowledge is the foundation of a wealth mindset. Think about it, every millionaire habit starts with learning. Whether it's mastering a high-income skill like coding, copywriting, or digital marketing, or diving into financial psychology to understand your money beliefs, the more you know, the more you grow. And the best part? These skills don't just boost your income. They open doors to opportunities you didn't even know existed. Side hustles are another game changer. They're not just about earning extra cash. They're about creating new streams of income that can eventually replace your 9-to-5. For example, if you're good at writing, you could start freelancing on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr. Or if you're into fitness, you could monetize your passion by offering online coaching. The key is to start small and scale over time. Every dollar you earn from a side hustle can be reinvested into assets, helping you reprogram your mind for wealth and move closer to financial freedom. But here's the thing. Investing in yourself isn't just about money, it's about mindset. When you commit to learning and growing, you shift from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. You stop seeing obstacles and start seeing opportunities. Whether it's taking an online course, reading books like Atomic Habits, or networking with like-minded people, every step you take builds momentum. And speaking of momentum, let's tie all these lessons together and explore the one secret that can make you rich in 2025. You've just unlocked some of the most powerful lessons about money, mindset, and building wealth. But here's the real question. What are you going to do with it? Knowledge is only as good as the action you take. Are you ready to challenge your money beliefs, reprogram your mind for abundance, and start building the habits of a millionaire? Because the truth is, no one's coming to save you. It's up to you to take control of your financial future. Start small. Pick one thing you've learned today and put it into action. Maybe it's creating a side hustle, investing in an index fund, or simply shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Whatever it is, commit to it. The path to financial freedom isn't a straight line, but every step you take brings you closer to the life you deserve. And don't keep this knowledge to yourself. Share it with your family and friends. The more people who understand these principles, the more lives we can change together. If you're serious about transforming your life, don't stop here. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and join a community of people who are rewriting their financial stories. Your journey to wealth starts now. Are you ready to take the first step?